Oh, it should be starting. Loading up Chaos Mario. Make it the right size, but it should be good to go. Good morning. Code, not sure if you're still there. Hope you're doing well.
It's me,
Alright,
Mario.
Mario, just relax, alright? We just got here.
Hello.
Hello. Alright, hold on. Just give me a moment to resize this business. Doing more Chaos Mario today. So hopefully... Is it getting bigger somehow? Mario, Jesus. What? Mario. Mario, you're killing me. Why are you like this? Okay, so that's okay, alright, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah. It looks good to me. Okay. Well, let's get into it. Exciting. More Chaos Mario. What is this, number 8? And we're closing in on 2/3 the way through the game star-wise, which is funny to think about. I think we got like 50 around, somewhere around there. It's been a while. It's been a while. I've been trying to. Okay, so I haven't been on because I've been wanting to. Been trying to record that song cover, and every time I try, I fail spectacularly, and the guilt and shame has been keeping me away. But we're doing this. I'm going to try again tonight. That's where I've been. So it's been a while. Actually, it's been a while, actually. Aside from cooking stream. But I'm working on it. I'll get that figured out. Turns out, I don't know how to sing. As in, like physically, I don't know how to get my voice to do that. But I'm getting there. I'm figuring it out. Alright.
Press start to play.
It can't. No, there's no. Hold on. I do not remember it being this small. On my end, it's tiny. Okay, so hold on. Okay, that's the wrong one. Oops. Bear with me. Bear with me. Oh, God. So, there, that one. That's the one we want. Okay, that's good. So if I make this one bigger. Or wait, no, that's the opposite of what I want. You know. Ah. Okay, so maybe that was just a bad idea. Name of my autobiography. Maybe that was just a bad idea. I mean, yeah. Yeah, it'll be alright. So now it's a little too big, but it's like, unless I fiddle with it for an hour, it's fine. We'll be alright. Just gonna remove my. Whoop! Don't do that. There we go. Cool. Alright. Down to business. Okay, 45. I was kind of hoping we were at 50. That would have been nice. Is that right?
Okie dokie.
Didn't do that.
Dear Mario, please come to the castle.
You know, it took a while, but you know, you let them sit out for a few days and they'll just slide right down your throat.
Hello.
Don't even have to chew.
Okie dokie.
Alright, Mario, let's take it easy, alright? Oh, God. You know, I mean, I don't want to jinx it, but everything seems to be pretty normal so far. A little concerning. I'm gonna go along with it. Oh. Moon jump? Okay. Okay. Oh my. Reversed my buttons and now, okay. My first try at Bowser, I was really just hoping I could get to him and beat him before any of the codes started getting really weird. Yet here we are. So that's unfortunate. It swapped my A and my B and I recovered just enough time. In just enough time, but then it does this thing where your speed increases exponentially. Okay, how do I die? Exit. So he just like launched off the map. Okay, so actually, what do we got left? I've got the coin rings in Bob-omb's Battlefield, 8 reds in Womp's Fortress, which is never gonna happen. Can Eel come out to play? Several in Big Boo's Haunt, and that's all we have access to actually. Aside from Bowser and his 8 reds. But we have yet to unlock the basement. We have to either beat Bowser or get into that door outside. So, yeah, let's go for those 8 reds again, which just that's not gonna happen. Actually, you know what? Let's do Bob on Battlefield first. I'm not ready to look at Womp's Fortress again. Oh my god. One of the easiest stars in the entire game. Just can't.
Let's go.
Alright, well. They've played right into our hands. Actually, oh, wait, hold on. Am I over there? Am I over here? Hold on. You know, alright, well. Right.
Mamma mia.
Not sure what the volume's like, so let's do that for a little bit. Hopefully you guys can let me know. Because over the course of the stream, I progressively get louder. I get louder. And lean in towards the mic more and more, so that's like... Sorry. Oh, right. Okay. It's just loving the whole pull things towards me code. Nothing I can do about this. Because, yep, well, still doing it. Okay, so the issue here is that the areas I need to touch when I shoot through the cannon in the air, they should stay the same. The coin rings that let me know where those spots are will move though. So I could still, in theory, do this. It would be a blind guess. Which, with everything else going on, probably not ideal. And I say in theory, I mean, odds are the cannon and the wing cap, like, I don't even know if when I got up there, well, I don't know. Yeah, probably not.
Let's go.
Well, alright. There we go. You know, see, we healing. Alright. Oh. Alright. So grab onto the tree because with that pawn thing I could fall off the island, but the tree makes it easier to... Okay, well, here we are. It's really enjoying that, like, hey, we're gonna pull everything into you thing it does. You're gonna kill me? Could you? Okay, well. So far, so good. So we've either reached the top. Got just a caterpillar of trees. Okay, well, I'm gonna assume that we contacted the top and it just pushed us back down. So the issue here is that we're dead. No, the issue there is that the door I needed to get in anyway was way up there, so it didn't do me any good.
Mamma mia.
This is worse than I remember, you know? Like, once you're not used to it anymore, my god, this is disgusting. Okay, well. Alright. We're in for a long one today.
Mario. Hello.
Hello.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, boy, you said it, Mario. I mean, I've got to go for Bowser again because we're very low on star. Like, we've got like 4 at most stars we can get right now, unless we can get into that basement. And either we're going to beat Bowser, or we're going to get super lucky and get into that basement door from the outside. But those are the only two ways we're going to be able to get any more than those 4 stars. Like, 4, maybe. 4 is what we have left available, but as of now, this is stream number 8, we've yet to be able to get any of them. So, we're quickly reaching a threshold here where it's like, we're not going to be able to get any more stars, period. So we gotta take more tries at Bowser, that's the only thing we can do. Because once we get into the basement, I've got no doubt in my mind we'll be able to get enough stars to finish the game. Probably. One step at a time, but we need to get into the basement. Okay. Okay. Can nail it. Can save it. Ouch. Saved it. Okay, we're alright, we're fine. You guys are worrying for nothing. What? Alright.
Mamma mia.
Kind of wish I knew what happened there. I'm assuming he did that, floating thing where he becomes like unable to interact with the rest of the environment. So when I was holding towards to jump on that block, he just phased through it. It went through the level. That's what I'm thinking happened. And by the time the codes start running, there's just really no way to, like, there are several that make this level completely impossible to beat. So odds are, after each failed attempt, I could very well just reset the game to hopefully restart the codes, because several could be running at any given time. But once you start up the game, you're at 0 codes, and then they slowly begin introduced. So that's our best shot at getting it, actually. If we do it fast enough, we can do it while there's 1 or 2 codes. And they might not be terrible ones. Right now it doesn't seem too bad. So if any of the codes that make this level unbeatable happen, that a contingency would absolutely be just to reset the game. A little cheap, but I mean, I like to think all things considered where, yep, this is the one that put us through the wall, probably. Okay, oh, that, alright. We're just doing the best we can here. Right. Would you stop doing that? Ah. Okay. Still turning left, so that's not great. But, you know. Man, that was the furthest we've gotten to Bowser, though, because I've gotten to that, just before the steps. I haven't been able to touch the steps.
Mamma mia.
We were in that little bit where the Goombas were. So the tiniest bit of progress, but there was progress. Mario, would you please stop turning left? Would you please? It makes running, if you account for it, it's fine. It's whatever. Jumping, you can't change it. Like, if he's running and you know to account for that turn, you can make up for it. As long as you put the right inputs, you can counter it. If you're in the air, you can't. If you're in the air, it does not matter which direction you are holding on the D-pad. If he's turning, he is turning. Oh god, alright. I've still got a couple things I didn't get to on the charity stream, and I've already purchased them. They're right here next to me. And as much as I don't want to engage with any of them because they're scaring me right now, it seems like a waste. So I'm sure I'll find some other spiffy way to use them. The fun thing about that code that flashes the pause menu on and off is it's randomized how many times it does it. So I've had to do it for like a few minutes straight, just like I had to reset the game because it just would not stop. Ah, that's rough.
Mamma mia!
Oh god, I'm about to say something and I know it's just gonna like doom me, but I'm gonna say it anyway. This Bowser level isn't giving me nearly as much trouble as it usually does. I know. I realize what I just did. I know. Oops. All of a sudden the game's gonna pull a knife out of me or something. Yeah, that sounds about right. But usually I can't even get past the those rotating platforms at the very beginning, right after, the first fire. Those two platforms that spin around each other. That's usually where the level ends for me. Before today, I made it to those steps once ever. Right. Okay. Well, that's one of the ones that makes the level unbeatable. And now if you're wondering why it makes the level unbeatable, now see, the fun thing is once the code's done, it doesn't snap them back to where they should be, they just stop. So they'll still be crooked. Like this. So these ones have actually moved. So some of the platforms have actually moved, some of them only look like they moved, and it is atrocious.
Mamma mia!
See, not being able to see Mario, you think wouldn't be that bad compared to other things. And it's really not, like, by itself, it's fine. It's perfectly fine. It makes everything else more difficult. Because based on where the camera is, it's going to follow Mario around, so you get a good idea. If you play this game enough, you got a good idea of, like, without being able to see Mario, just based on the camera where he is. And if he stops, if he's running, you'll see like those little motes of dust or whatever by his feet. You can still see where he is vaguely. The thing is, most of these movements, most of the movement effects, the things that mess up his movement, you have to be able to see Mario to know what he's doing. Like, if he's tripping, I would not know unless I saw him tripping. Or at the very least, if it took me like a little bit to figure out, like that's what he was doing. But most of the time you don't have that luxury. If he's turning left, I might not know about it until he's launched off the map. Whereas before I could have just seen he was doing that. I'm gonna wait for it to stop doing this before I get back into the level. I think we can all agree that this is not doable. I'm not going to feel bad about it. God, it's doing that thing with the camera like locks right behind me. I can't control the camera like this. You done? You good? Camera. I can't move from behind him. It just locks back in place. Okay. So he gets this code where he can't stop moving. Like this. And that's one of the really rough ones. And combined with that camera, you can't actually like... Okay, I think it's... Okay, it's not. That one that locks behind him, though, is such an angle where you can't actually see, like, you can see the direction he's going. You can't see where he's walking, like, you can't see on the ground in front of him. Which is very unfortunate. You don't want that at all. Okay, if nothing else, I can do this until it wears off. So I was thinking if I stand here, I won't actually know when it wears off, but you punch the wall, he gets pulled back into it. See that? Before I was hoping to do a jump. He wasn't 90 degrees with the wall anymore, so that slight angle let him like shoot off that side. And now he's turning, so that's good. It's fine. Sometimes you die. I was hoping to jump and grab that ledge, and then drop and then jump and drop and jump and drop. And if he's moving forward, he would have grabbed onto the ledge automatically without me telling him to. But he jumped way too high for that. That was my original plan. Boy, you said it, Bowser. I probably should just reset, like I said I was gonna reset to make these a lot more manageable. The thing is, though, we're at minus lives. So if I somehow did get into Bowser's fight, assuming when we died to Bowser, I could jump back into the pipe and re-enter the fight before I died again. Like, as long as I didn't die in this level outside of the Bowser pipe that you get thrown out of, we can have as many tries against Bowser as we want. Which is why I'm really trying to get this to work. But after those first couple attempts, yeah, it's just like, there's just so many terrible effects going on. I don't know if this is doable. Okay. It's still doing the thing. Right? Don't know why I thought that would work. So the ground pound's supposed to stop any sideways movement. But the funny thing about that, you get launched straight ahead of you code, is it still moves you, which is weird. As far as I know, nothing in the actual game can make you move horizontally while you're doing a ground pound. Nothing can. You can't even take damage while you're performing a ground pound. Backwards, got it. Nope. Oh, okay. It messes with your you know, no, I'm gonna say this is an absolute victory, but alright.
Mamma mia!
Saw dollar signs in my future, but it didn't work out. Gonna wait for the effect to stop, and then we're going to re-enter, because yeah, like some of these effects make it just undoable. But we can do this. We've gotten close a couple times already. And if we can beat Bowser, we'll have access to the basement, and that is... Next time we're out of the level, I'll look to see, because there's should be so many more stars we can get if we get to the basement. As of right now, there's like 4 more we can get, and they're the same 4 that we've been trying to get for 7 streams. So even if we manage to get all of them now, somehow, that wouldn't be nearly enough. Okay, so I think everything is done. We're trapped in the void. Okay. Everything is still moving though. Anywho. So, one there, it's 2, 3. Actually several there. 7, 8. So 8, I wasn't I forgot how many there were in Big Blue's Haunt, but 8. If we get into the basement, there's 4, it's 5 there. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And then Shifting Sandland, we didn't get any. So that's 23 stars in the basement that haven't gotten collected. And admittedly, some of them are very difficult, and really do doubt we can get them. The thing is, if there's that many stars available, I'm betting at least a handful of them are going to be obtainable. Not all of them, but when there's a pool of that many to aim for, I'm thinking we got that. We can half even. If we even got half of the remaining stars in the basement, that would be like very, very helpful. Yeah, me too, Mario. Stop. He switches direction for just a second.
Mamma mia!
And by the time you adjust for it and you reverse, he switches back. It's atrocious. Alright, Mario. You gotta work with me here, alright? You're fighting me. Right.
Mamma mia!
It's very tempting if I reset the game. Oh, so they're just like, they're locked into the camera. That's actually disgusting. That is evil. I never noticed that's what they did.
Mamma mia!
So like, if I reset the game, then we could get a couple attempts with like very few codes happening. But then we would lose our negative lives. And if we can actually get to Bowser with negative lives, that would help us tremendously. So I'm okay with plugging away at it for just a little bit. We'll see. See how it goes. Alright. Because at any given time, really? Really? At any given time, the game could crash or just... Yeah. So we'll have to reset anyway. But I really would like to take advantage of these negative lives while I can. Or try to, I mean... That's our current strategy. Really? Still. Alright. Okay, so looking at those platforms, they were bugging out, but they seem to have settled? Does that mean the code stopped? Certainly seems like it. Okay. Well, spicy. If the only thing I do today is beat Bowser, that's a victory. That is all we need. That's all I care about. That is really the only thing that matters to us. I wish okay, so if I knew more about that, there's a code that when you enter a level, it teleports you to a different level. I wish I knew more about that. Like if it's, I'm sure it's random. That's the name of the game. But if there's like somewhere it's more likely to happen, or anything, any information about it, because that would save us. That would be it. Because in that case, I could just go in and out of levels until it spawns us in the basement, and then go run and open up the door, and that would be it. We don't even need to mess with Bowser in that case. Okay. This is new. After all this time, how's new stuff happening? Mario, you're gonna have to work with me here. Mario, no! If I could have seen him, I might have been able to pull that off. That would have been the slickest thing in the world. Oh my god. People would be telling their grandkids about me if I pulled that off. Mario, you alright? Backwards, right? Okay, so he's moving backwards, but if I jump, he launches forwards. Game, I feel like that's a little mean. Alright.
Mamma mia!
Hey, Bella. Bella's cute, and I love her.
Mamma mia! Mamma mia!
Okay, well. Oh, Jesus Christ. Just please let me die. Just let me die. The game will kill you constantly, but only when it wants you to die. If you try to drown, it'll just heal you. Well, a couple streams back, I was trapped inside Wet Dry World, trying to die, like trying my hardest. The game refused.
Mamma mia! Mamma mia!
If I do this, it's not hurting me though. I mean, okay. Very tempted to go to Big Boo's haunt, but if we don't get to the basement, that's the only thing that matters right now. If we don't get to the basement, it would not matter. We could get all the stars in Big Boo's haunt. Would not matter. So that tripping, your best option is to just keep jumping. fun fact about the tripping code. If you're at all familiar with Super Smash Brothers, I think it was Brawl that introduced a mechanic where if you turned too fast, if your character changed direction too fast, they could just trip. They would fall over, hit the ground, have to pick themselves back up. It was very irritating, and a lot of people hated it. Most people hated it. That was what inspired Kaze to add the tripping code, where you'll just be running and all of a sudden, wham, fall, wham, fall. Just trip constantly.
Mamma mia!
Okay. Okay, so the only buttons I have are camera and pause. I can't even die. Oh god. I mean, there were a few stars I missed when I was listing off the ones we haven't got yet. But they're also equally unobtainable. I don't know. There's the invisibility cap with its 8 red coin switch. There's the wing cap red coin switch. There's the red coin star, rather. There's the 8 reds in this one. All 3 of those are incredibly unlikely to happen.
Mamma mia! Mamma mia! Mamma mia!
God, this hallway just got so much more intimidating. Whip. Okay, so he's got that exponential speed thing happening. Ground pound thing, right? Right, his buttons got inverted, right? So as long as you catch, like, any... There we go. Whoop. Almost died there because they switched back. Anything that affects his controls... I don't want to say anything, almost everything that affects his controls, as long as you notice they're happening before you die, you can usually account for it. Usually. Like if you know the buttons are inverted, you're alright. The problem is when you don't notice and you go to push a button and you launch off the map or something, or you go to jump, but instead of jump you dive because they're switched, like, oh, once you know stuff's happening, yeah, it makes it a lot easier. So the thing about this level is when it pulls stuff towards you, it pulls it towards you just enough to screw up the level geometry so you can't, like, finish the level. It is never once, like, I'd love for that to keep going and pull all of the 8 reds into me, wouldn't that be great? But it only goes for like a few seconds, just long enough to make it so you can't finish the level. So that's fun. Little boss, good morning. Hope you're doing well. Take care of yourself, staying hydrated. so good. Nothing out of the ordinary. Starting to worry I accidentally booted up my normal copy of Mario 64. So that's embarrassing. My problem is now my jump and my A and my B are switched, and I don't know when it's going to unswitch, and that is probably what would kill me. But if I wait here long enough for it to unswitch, something else could just kill me. Ah. Ouch. Okay. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Oh, God. Just the weirdest momentum. Alright. Okay. God, I used to play World of Warcraft forever ago. It takes me way back. I stopped playing MMOs, but I used to be a big fan. I played RuneScape back in the day. Oh God. From what I hear, it's still around, but that can't be right. Did RuneScape, did WoW, did MapleStory. God, other ones. But no, thank you. Yeah, we raised up over $500 for the puppies and kitties, which is really nice. I had to eat a century egg on stream, and it was horrifying. But we did a lot of good. $500. We helped a lot. We're all doing the best we can. And I appreciate each of you for that. I really do. Part of me's always wanted to go back and start up a save file for MapleStory again. The thing is, it's changed so much since when I actually played it. I tried it for just a tiny bit of time since then, and it's not the same. So I'm trying to think, time-wise, so to let you know when I stopped playing World of Warcraft, when the Draenei were introduced, that's when I stopped. About that time exactly. Maybe like a tiny bit before or after. I'm not sure. It was a long time ago, so it's hard to know. Or actually, you know what? It was slightly after, because I did make a Draenei. They were like level 4 when I stopped, but I did make a Draenei, so it was just after the Draenei were introduced. Ah, yeah, I don't know the name of the expansions, so. Mario, you're gonna have to work with me here. And see, like, I want to ask you the question that, like I know we're both thinking the same question, but it could ruin our friendship, and I'm kind of worried about that. And you don't want that. It's weird to have loyalty to a video game faction you haven't played in like 30 years. Yeah, here we are. Well, you said it, Mario. Hey, it finally crashed. Cool. Maybe we'll have a more reasonable chance at Bowser. Actually, you know, I'm gonna go run to the restroom real quick, and then we're gonna take another shot at Bowser. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Decided it's a good opportunity to go fill my water up also. And it is, because it's important to stay hydrated. Oh, little boss. Alliance, always alliance, always alliance.
It's me, Mario.
Back in my day, let me weave you a story about how old I am. Back in my day, the Horde couldn't be paladins. Just period. If you were a Horde, it was impossible to be a paladin. I mean, I'm a paladin, so it's pretty straightforward. In all fairness, the Alliance couldn't be shamans. Those are the two faction exclusive classes. Yeah. Which is, honestly, I think it's kind of interesting. A lot of people would stick their nose up at that idea because people like to customize, you know? But I kind of like that idea. I don't know. Hey, fantastic. It's weird. Almost everyone I talk to is just a big fan of the Horde. And don't get me wrong, I understand the appeal. If I'm ever playing Dungeons and Dragons, I love to play monstrous races. Hobgoblins and orcs. Oh god, just anything I can get away with, really. So what's the hotkey for load state? Don't want that though, that's cheating. Okay, so restart is H. That's gonna come in handy. Because now that we don't have minus lives anymore, it really would make the most sense if it starts getting too crazy, just reset. Funny story for me is because my very first character was a Horde. I only played them until like level 10. And then every character since then was Alliance. Yeah. Because MMOs, they kind of run that risk of not changing anything after like 20 years. Or making changes, but after 20 years of small changes, it's a completely different game, you know, so either way you go, it's still an issue. Really? That's why I couldn't get back into MapleStory. It's just like they didn't, like when they made changes, they changed the entire overworld map, like the entirety of the map was different. Ouch. What? Oh, he's holding onto the... Well, I'm just gonna wait here and hopefully the camera decides to start cooperating. There we go. I played a lot of different MMOs in my day. God, City of Heroes, that was an experience. Tripping, right? I liked MapleStory. It was like really cute looking. Everything was like made to look really cute. And it was a 2D platformer. And as an MMO, that's, you don't usually get a lot of that. It's usually just top down, you know, like it's an online game. This is a 2D platformer, and all of the sprites look adorable. But it still fell to the same trappings most of them do. Online games are just really grindy. There's no... It's all grindy and it's all side quests. Whereas a main game, you're playing as Mario, you're playing as Link, you're playing as Mega Man, you're going through this experience, you're saving the day, you're the hero. Online games, it's like, hey, you wanna kill these 20 boars for me? Here's some gold for killing those boars. go about your business. Go out and grind in the forest for another couple days. But, I mean, I guess saying it's less of a linear experience is probably a good thing. Like, you know, you don't want to be railroaded into doing things, but at the same time, it's an epic adventure. You're the hero. You should have, like, you end up feeling like pest control when the local tavern's having a problem with rats and you have to go kill them, you know? Alright. Considered getting back into it, but
Mario.
I mean, if nothing else, I just don't have time. Bees, you've got nothing but time. You're a drain on society, I know, but I'm streaming other stuff.
I'm tired.
I heard that they got rid of the grindy grind in WoW, but that leads to different problems too, because like at that like it also takes away the whole point of MMOs is the multiplayer aspect. So it's like it becomes much more of a isolated gaming experience. And you're still doing stuff, and I know what you're saying. You're like, well, you're just complaining it wasn't enough like Mario or Zelda, and that is exclusively single player. That is true. It just feels like at that point they're trying to do it all. Benefit from the multiplayer experience and the single player experience. Yeah, see, like, if it's that easy to level up,
Hello.
I don't know. I don't know. Like if it's
Okie dokie.
incredibly easy to gain levels, then leveling up really doesn't mean much, does it? Like, yeah, your stats go up. I'm not saying they don't. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
I'm tired.
It's like, if you level up that easily, it's mostly just like a formality now, like, alright, push the button every few minutes because you gained more numbers. Okay, I think I could phrase it a little better. Or try to. RPGs. All RPGs. You level up into a big moment. It's exciting. You put in the work. You got more stats. You get more powers and stuff. It should be a big event for you leveling up. It should be exciting. It should, like... In MMOs, to level up, it requires a lot of grinding, and that's no fun. And their solution to that was make it really easy to level up. And I don't like either of those options. It shouldn't be easy to level up, but it also shouldn't require you just killing weak enemies for days at a time, you know what I mean? So it is a solution, and it's probably better than the alternative, but it's still not great. Yeah. So like, and if they're gonna railroad you with quests, you may as well just be playing an exclusively single-player game. And there are so many better single-player experiences out there, you know.
It's me.
Or just make it into a single-player game, release that, but then they wouldn't get those subscription dollars. I don't know, I'm complaining. I've played so many MMOs. I'm really not a fan of any of them anymore. So I've got some nice things to say about them, but mostly it's not. I'm not a big fan. So, you know, If you feel differently about the whole experience, that's fine. We're allowed to have different feelings on things. I'm just letting you know how I feel about it. I will say the Warcraft games, the strategy games that were one-player experiences. Oh man, great games. Love those. So that's what I haven't played. What I've wanted to play for a long time. Never got around to it. Because I'm a big Star Wars fan as well, and I like any game that not just like a skill tree, like different classes, and then specializing within that class. Like I'm gonna be a warlock, I'm gonna be an affliction warlock or a demonology warlock. It's like Fable, where being good or bad I'm gonna do this until that effect wears off. There we go. Being good or bad changes you. There's like a moral system, because in the Star Wars universe, Force users there very much is a moral system. Good guys and bad guys do different things. Like fundamentally, how evil you are changes what you're capable of doing physically. So that's great. I love that. Like, I actually genuinely love that. I don't know how well it's implemented because, like I said, I never gave it a chance. But it's one I've always wanted to. Never got around to. Okay. Oh god, Bowser, work with me here, please. Ah! God, yeah, that's like I threw him perfectly between two bombs. I couldn't have thrown him worse if I wanted to. Bowser? Please. Slightly closer. I've thrown him twice though, so if I would have thrown him correctly, that would have been a win. If we die now, it's because I missed the throw. We had time. We had everything we needed. Oh my god, hold on. Bamboo? Bamboo! Bowser, come here, Bowser. Guys. Okay, so here's the thing. What's the hitbox for that key like? Don't you do it. No. Don't you dare. Just let me in the pipe. Just let me in the pipe. Oh, God. I about cried. Bowser. Mario. Oh, thank God. No, you know, to never celebrate. Until you have saved the game, don't celebrate. We've done it. An hour into stream 8 and we beat first Bowser. Almost 2/3 of the way done with the game in regards to stars. You only need 70. We got 45. We just beat first Bowser, means we unlock the basement. let's go enjoy ourselves. Let's go have some fun in the basement. Go ahead and kill me. I don't care. Let's go have some fun in the basement. Game, I really don't care what you do now. Crash my game. Don't care.
It's me, Mario. Hello. Okie dokie.
Oh man, I've been trying to get into that basement forever. So like, I mean, you saw me mess up 2 Bowser throws that I should have gotten. And that was really, really screwy. I hated myself after that. Hated myself before that. Almost didn't get back into the Bowser fight because the level was freaking out. And if I would have died before I got back into that pipe, it would have just thrown me out. Oh. And then nailed the Bowser throw. Not even able to see where he was. Nailed it. Fab Money. Good morning. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for stopping by. We just unlocked the basement finally after 45 stars. So hopefully we'll be able to super lucky. Yeah, okay, let's be fair, that was entirely luck, I understand. Like, I agree it was luck, but like at least give me a minute to pretend like it was skill. Like give me a moment. Alright. So we got 1 MIPS. We should have another MIPS actually, but there's also... I don't think it's the one over here. I think it's the one by Hazy Maze Cave. Yeah, alright. There's a toad down here that gives you a star as well. So just being here... 50? Alright. Wasn't sure. Like, I knew we had well more than we needed for the first one. But yeah. Ah! I appreciate you, little boss. Oh god. Okay, well, you know what? We're gonna go after that one later. What don't we have in Lethal Lava Land? Most things. Let's go in Lethal Lava Land. We'll go back for Hazy Maze Cave after the the door starts cooperating. I didn't even pay attention to what we're going for. Big Bully, right. Oh god. Well. So, the good thing about Lethal Lava Land
Listen, everybody. Let's bake a delicious cake.
You know what? We unlocked the basement. I don't care. You can kill me as many times as we want. This stream was successful. We unlocked the basement after 7 streams.
Listen, everybody. Let's bake a delicious cake.
It's certainly something. You'd think I would have started with 1.0 or 2.0 or 2.1 or however many versions there are. Nope, started with 3.0. So I'm thinking, if I'm gonna do this, I want to go for the best. Reset. Oh god. But no, congrats, little boss, on hitting affiliate. That's an exciting moment. It is an exciting moment. When you I tell people I felt like a legit actual streamer for the first time when I uploaded my first emote. That's the moment I felt like an actual streamer. So Lethal Lava Land's an interesting one because several of the stars that code where things get pulled into you, several stars can be obtained just by that happening. The problem is you can actually touch the wrong one, you can get crushed, you can get pulled into lava. I ran into level accidentally. So I was gonna talk to that toad, but I forgot. So let's I don't remember what else we had in here. So let's just undo that. Yeah, he's like legendary when it comes to ROM hacks. Not just this, but really, he's made some really good ones as well. But the thing about moving the pointer on the select screen is it's so precise, there's no way you would ever be able to do it in a meaningful way. So, got that one. Got the two easy ones, right? Well, no, I say that. There's the other... Okay, there's other ones. We can do this. It's fine. We got this. It's fine. We call that hubris. The game heard me talking smack. Funny thing about this one is there's a few that are just super easy to get. However, if the ground is all quicksand, there's only so much you can do. We're gonna displace me. Or not. Alright. Ouch. Oh, wonderful. But no, he did... God, I'm trying to remember. There's one that he did that was really cool. What one was it? Star Road? I think Star Road was him, wasn't it? I'm intimately familiar with all the codes. Hey, Star Road, okay, yeah. Oh, and we went for the wrong one. That's fine. That's fine. It happens. That's fine. Let's die. Yeah, see, Star Road was incredible. Like, he made this, and obviously, fine. Obviously, it's very not great. But that's by design. When he gets to working on something to make it an actually good game, he makes a really good game. Am I like locked into death? Like, it's throwing me around levels, but I'm not... Oh, you know what it is? It didn't throw me out into the hub, and you don't get healed until you're in the hub, so it was just like, that's why. Gotcha.
Game over.
I really don't care. I'm cheesing. We unlocked the basement today. The eighth time we're doing this. This is the 8th stream. We just unlocked the basement. 47 stars basement. Well, 45. There's a couple free ones down there. No, but I've seen a full playthrough of this, and this is the 8th stream I'm doing this, so I'm very familiar with all of the codes. Oh, Shiny! Funny story. Little boss here. We were talking about puppies one night, and he drops your emotes, and I mentioned, I'm like, oh, I didn't know you were one of Shiny's people, and he got really confused. By happenstance, just pure cosmic coincidence. He just happened to be a member of both of our communities. I told him that we're brothers, and his head exploded. That's funny. I mean, like, it is a big coincidence, but at the same time, I mean, what can I say? He enjoys good content, so here we are.
It's me, Mario. Hello. Okie dokie.
But, Shiny, how are you doing today?
Yahoo!
Hope your Tuesday?
I'm a tired.
Hey, got it right. Hope your Tuesday's going well. Those emotes are adorable. I actually just,
I'm a tired.
yeah, that's Coco and Prince, and they are wonderful. I love them dearly. They are fantastic puppos. So,
Tired.
see, now that, like, I feel like I've been gifted, like, a blank check. Like, now that we're in the basement, I can go to whatever level I want. Versus before, it was like, I had to get super lucky to get an attempt at one of these levels. So, I don't know if any of you guys have a preference in regards to what level I'd start cracking away at down here, but... oh, no, yes, Discord, or Twitch gives you emote slots, right? And you can unlock quite a few. Like, I've got 10,
I'm a tired.
but, they're still very limited versus Discord. You sign up for Discord, they're like, here, have 50 emotes. We don't really care. So, on Twitch, I need to be very choosy about my emotes. On Discord, you can just make as many emotes as you want. Put them up there. Don't matter. So, like, I added a bunch of Pride ones to the Discord, but also I was thinking, people have been saying for the longest time I should do, emotes of my cats the same way Shiny has Coco and Prince emotes. And I just didn't have room for it, but now I do, so that's going to be next for the Discord. I'm going to have Miles, Ellie, and Bella emotes.
I'm a tired.
If you guys don't have a preference, I guess. What's Dire Dire Docks look like? Only got 1 star in Dire Dire Docks. Let's go there next. Because it looks like we didn't even get Bowser's sub, which is believable, all things considered. Oh, those are adorable. I love those. Thank you. And the good news about this whole thing is
Let's go.
we don't necessarily have to beat second Bowser, but it will help tremendously. Because, like earlier when I got thrown out of Wet Dry World and I was upstairs, once we have 70 stars, I can just run from up there and do Bowser. The thing is, him and his level are going to be such an ordeal with chaos going on. If I don't permanently have the upstairs unlocked, I'm only going to be able to have a chance every time it randomly puts me up there. So technically we don't need Bowser 2, but are you going to kill me? Probably. That's fine. If we didn't die there, the game was likely going to crash due to how many Marios were being spawned in.
Mamma mia. Let's go.
I do love that, like the painting ripple effect in this game is still something I enjoy thoroughly. It's just a very nostalgic special effect for me, but the fact that this one is also opaque, translucent, you know, it's a little see-through. me spit. Very much would have liked to go back and collect all of those coins to knock out the 100 coin. But he's doing this thing where he can't stop moving. Fortunately, though, that gives him enough speed to do stuff like that. Let me save. Thank you. Wasn't sure if I was going to because it just pulled me into Bowser in the Fire Sea. Cool. And actually, literally nothing I need done here, so let's, could go after 8 reds, very unlikely.
Game over.
And we have it unlocked, so it's like, if we do get brave enough to go after 8 reds in the Fire Sea, that's still an option, it's just, let's not do that right now. We've got several levels with several stars still yet to get. So right now I'm being spoiled by choice. For the longest time I was going after 8 reds and womps just because that was like, there was like 4 stars left to get. So what's left in Dire Docks? We got the current one. The chest one might be the only other reasonable one to get. I haven't activated the invisible or metal switches, so yeah. Yeah, let's not do that. We can go back there after, I guess. Several really easy stars in Lethal Lava Land. It's just, with chaos going on, it becomes an issue. Hot-footed in the volcano. So here, the 8 reds. Did do that. Okay, so we got the 8 reds. Both of the bully stars. The other one in the volcano. And then the red coins, and that would be, or the 100 coins, and that'd be all of them. So, barring the 100 coins, I think the rest of these are actually very doable. It really just depends, because stuff like this will happen in the level, just won't want to cooperate. This is going to be very doable. And like I was saying before, Mario without his hat on, he takes double damage. So normally it would take 3 lavas to kill him, versus now it's 2. Rough. Because spatially everything is where it should be, it's just the sprites got messed up. So I knew I should have been lined up right to, oh, it's funny, he disappears, but he's still... That's actually really cool. How often are you able to activate a painting and then leave the painting? So like, spatially it should have been there, but I had to figure out where the lava was in relation to everything else. Really? Yeah, there was a little bit of lava between me and there, and I hit all of it. Well, that was just... okay. Difficult part about this is that the lava doesn't hurt enemies either now, so I can't actually kill either of the big bullies. But... if it doesn't hurt you, it behaves like sand. That is... Is that just because... Okay, so like, did it get swapped out for the sand texture? I think that's what happened, right? Because it wasn't doing that earlier, right? So that's not a nature, or that's not part of the nature of the lava floor. That's just it got swapped out for sand floor, right?
Game over.
So a fun thing about, I was hoping to show you guys instead of just tell you, but the one I'm going after right now in the volcano, there's 2 stars in the volcano. One, you climb up the perimeter of the volcano, the inside of it. The other one, you take the elevator block thing throughout. But if you get to the spot where that first star is, the first of the 2 I mentioned, you can long jump to the second one. It's actually very easy to perform. And I'm okay saying that because now if I screw it up, I can just blame the chaos. But, I don't know. Joking aside, it is a very easy trick to pull off. And I will show you once we get up there, because it's actually just very not precise. Really? There we go. Oh. Thank you. So it's a very, like, all you really need to do is line it up right. But you can long jump straight from the platform that has that first star into the second one. Which is great because the second path is not only harder, it just takes a long time because you have to ride that slowly ascending elevator. Bit of an oxymoron because it is an elevator. It elevates. Saying it's ascending is just, oh god, don't do that. Also, last night I was thinking about it. Ruthless, the word ruthless. I was thinking, I'm like, hold on, ruthless, would the opposite of ruthless be ruthful? Or just Ruth? Yes, actually, apparently, I looked it up. Ruth means, like, compassion.
Hello.
So, it's just not a word we use anymore, really. Outside of ruthless. So, I thought that was interesting.
Okie dokie. I'm tired.
We got into the basement, and if we get no more stars for the rest of this stream, I'm happy about it. Because not just making progress, completing a thing that I didn't think we were going to be able to complete. Variety. I got tired of looking at the same, like, 3 beginning levels over and over again.
Special for you.
Is he just infinitely on fire? Mario's on fire for 20 seconds, alright. But we've only gotten 2 stars here. 2 stars in Hazy Maze Cave. 2 in Whip. 2 in Dire Dar Docks, and none in Lethal Lava Land. So we could stand to get a lot of stars now that we couldn't before. Besides that, yeah, apparently MIPS shows up the second time when you have 50 stars. I wasn't sure exactly how many it was. But now we can, that'll be another fun free star we can get. Whoa, okay. Whoa, my. Man, we're almost there. I'd be surprised how much more difficult this game is if you're not able to control Mario. Because that is like, if you think about it, being able to control the character you're playing as is very important. Okie dokie. You know what, Mario? You follow your heart. You go where you need to.
Hello.
Hi.
Okie dokie. Game over.
I am liking the look now though. That blue, that pink. Oof. Tell you what, let's go drain the moat, so I'll have an easier time getting into the basement. Because when your controls are impacted like this, yeah, if it just decides to launch me into the moat or something,
It's me, Mario.
yeah,
Hello.
2 different routes we can take would be fantastic, wouldn't
Okie
it?
dokie.
And besides that, it'll just make it easier to get into the invisibility cap switch, which is something we're gonna have to do also. Tempted just to go knock it out right now while we're riding this high from beating Bowser, but we'll see. Thinking about seeing if we can snag a fistful of stars here. I mean, for the rest of the stream, just get whatever stars we can grab. In the beginning of next stream, we'll try tackling those last 2 switch cap switches. Yes. Right now we're celebrating.
I'm tired.
Ah, it doesn't let you save though, does it? Right. Wasn't thinking about that. Well, so it very well could just be something we're not able to have. Because once we get a game over, it'll refill the moat. So actually, hold on. What is the easiest star then to get? Should have saved the MIPS one. Oh, actually, no, hold on. Worst case scenario is once we get 2 more stars, we can drain it again, grab MIPS, and then save it.
We have to do something.
Yeah, that'll be alright. Worst case scenario, it's fine. So let's not sweat it. That being said, though, if I can snag an easy star and do that right now, that'd be fine. Oh my.
Mamma mia!
Ooh, that's speed though.
Let's go!
Okay, so last time I went left, ended up near the maze. I think that. Hold on. This is the only level in the game I don't have memorized. Not trying to brag, I promise. It's just you play these enough times and eventually you just know the layout of the level. This one, not so much. I mean, it is Hazy Maze Cave. Makes sense. It's a maze. My memory is just trash. It's very much not my favorite level. Oh, there's a map right in front of me. Hold on. I just have to think spatially. What is that? Oh, okay, so to the right was the maze, but I went left and then turned right. Right. So what am I going for, though? That map means nothing to me besides now I know where the hole is and now I know where the maze is. I guess, you know, small victories. Yeah, you know, that's fine. That's helpful enough. So... Okay. You know. Hey. Cool. Promise you didn't let go of the button, so that's an issue. Don't know what caused that to happen, but there's going to be a stretch of, like a good stretch of time. Ah, right. Okay, so let me test something.
Mamma mia!
Okay, so the reason he let go is because my A and B button swapped, and I was no longer holding the right button to have him up there. So considering how long he needs to hold down that A button. Oh, okay. That's gonna be risky. As in, I don't know if I can go. I can have him move all the way through that climby part without something bad happening to him. Because there's a good. It takes a good bit of time to climb over there. He moves really slowly when he climbs, and anything could happen. Yeah, moat's full. Yeah. Right. So now I just need to be very careful. I need to remember that before we go after Mips's second star, we need to drain the moat. Aside from that, it's fine. I mean, it's not even the end of the world really either, because it's like... It's very not required. It's just a little more convenient for us. Bit of a shortcut. Less distance we have to go every time. And less distance is good. The more time it takes you to do stuff, the more time the game has to kill you. You know what, let's go back to Lethal Lava Land. Like I said, Hazy Maze Cave I'm really not a big fan of. Lethal Lava Land, though. If it doesn't let you jump, you can still backflip. It's not ideal, but, you know, keep that in mind. Okay, my buttons are inverted, that's fine. The inverted buttons isn't an issue, it's when they switch back. Screws you up. I've launched myself off of so many platforms just because I am running to a ledge and then I jump, and instead he just dives.
I'm tired.
There we go. It switched back. Not being able to see where Mario is very not ideal. Don't you do it! No, no. It's doing the camera thing. When it does the camera thing, it makes it so you can't move. You know what? Forget it. We're going after this guy. Come here.
Here we go.
Okay. Never celebrate until you save. And when it does that camera thing, it makes it so you can't move Mario. It's very unfortunate.
Hey, Ellie.
Ellie's sweet. That was just very dumb of me. I admit that. That was entirely on me.
Mamma mia.
Even if the game wasn't chaos, that was a dumb decision to make. It's like when you die as often as you do in this game, it really just like, yeah, it's fine, I'll just throw myself into lava. It's not like I haven't died like 10,000 times already. Just, you know, it's the nature of the game. You just die and you restart. You would think since these just got done being dunked in lava, they'd still be hot. You know what I mean? Like, I know I'm picking at plot holes in Super Mario 64, but lava, you know, it's not like, just because it's not like currently under lava doesn't mean it stops being hot. Like, it takes stuff time to stop being hot. Sir, no. Fight me. Ah. Usually you can just land on the opposite side of him from the lava and knock him in. And I tried, I don't know, I couldn't pull it off.
Peggle.
You know I'll own up to it if it's something I do wrong. I think that was just the game being unreasonable. Because typically I can do that. You good?
So long, Gay Bowser.
Alright. But like I said, yeah, if... Could you just...
Tego.
These are fun too because when things move like that, oftentimes it's actually happening. Like the platforms themselves actually move like that. They will be crooked. It's not visual. It can be. It's not always visual. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. I got so excited about that. I wasn't planning on getting any stars today. I didn't even update any of the stars we got. Hold on. Oops. My bad. I wasn't expecting to beat Bowser, so I just hadn't planned on it. We got 4 today. So far. I'm now 2 hours in and I just never remembered to update the thing. I'm sorry. Why even have a counter
For Mario.
to prepare food on?
Thank you, Mario.
So long, Bowser.
Thank you, Mario.
Alright.
And for Mario.
Well, it's just, I wasn't sure how long it was going to last, but apparently,
Mario.
indefinitely. So we can't get in that door. Right. But we're also moving backwards, so I can't go through this door. Because once the door is opening, he stands motionless for a bit. But this backwards code makes him move backwards even during those door opening sequences. There's just no way to get in that door either. Boop.
It's me, Mario. Hello. Okie dokie.
Because yeah, right now the biggest issue we're having is getting to those basement levels. We've unlocked them. So once we're able to permanently drain the moat, that's going to be tremendously helpful. Because this really is a roundabout way of getting down there.
Mamma mia.
You said it, Mario. You guys ever wonder why they're called hamburgers when they're not ham and they're not burgers? Sorry. Talk to myself too long and stuff like that comes out. I mean, where I'm from, they call them steamed hams.
Tego.
A sick part of me wants to go after Bowser 2. Because I don't have access to every level. That increased gravities. Ooh, that's a rough one.
Mamma mia. Tego.
Because then we would have every level unlocked.
Peggle.
In this stream, we did cross the threshold of 2/3 the way done. With stars, at least. Very not great doing it this way with the code going on because it's already a spicy no matter what I did, I was screwed. If I paused, it would have killed me. If I stood there, it would have killed me. If I survived somehow, the wrong star would have got pulled to me first, so like... Good news is we are now at minus lives. So as long as I don't die outside of the painting, or the game doesn't crash, we get as many shots at this as we want. So every time I die, it's just gonna give me... another minus life. Or no. Or if the wrong star gets pulled into us, that would kill us. That would do it also. Do I get control of Mario back?
Mamma mia.
Mario. No. Mario, I'm so mad at you right now. Mario. Ah. No. No. Well, that's sad.
Mamma mia.
Silver lining. We still have minus lives, so we just need to get back into the volcano. Slash, now I kind of want to drain the water again. Because, barring the game crashing, we can't get a game over now. So it's just a matter of time until we get a star and it lets us save. Mario. Oh. Are you actually doing that? You are actually doing that. You know, I feel like we got here at a bad time. We'll come back later. It's still... Is that a thing I've never known, or is that... If you get a game over in the volcano and you come back, it still puts you in the volcano. If you die and you re-jump back into level, it puts you in the volcano. If you get a game over, it still puts you back in the volcano. If it was one of the chaos codes, it wouldn't do it consistently like this every time. That is so weird. I mean, let's be fair, how often do I get a game over in the volcano, you know what I'm saying? Brag a bit, but yeah, that's not something I did. Mario is... I can't stop him from moving and he's going in giant circles. There's nothing I can do. Like, it does not matter how good you are at a video game, there's nothing you can do in this situation. So, I'm just waiting for him to stop. So either this will kill me. Okay, it seems to have stopped. So that may have actually made this whole thing easier though. Because as far as I know, as far as I know, none of the things that are essential to climb this part get pulled into you with that. They're not objects, they're just level. Like this thing, it's gone now. I was gonna say, if Mario's turning left though, there's just no way. So when you push up, what is? Oh, right. Yes. That's what I mean though. When you can't see him, it makes it so hard to figure out what's happening until it's too late. So like he does this thing where he just floats around in the air, and he can't interact with anything around him. So he phased out of the pole he was grabbing onto. And I didn't notice he was doing that until it was too late. Like this thing. There we go. Reasonable. Backwards, right. I mean, if you're not gonna hurt me though. It's weird when you get a good one. Backwards, right. I'm an idiot. We're invincible. Let's lava boost. Slash get soft locked. Okay, now we're not invincible anymore. One health. Oops. Still minus lives though. So yeah, as long as the game doesn't crash or we get it, like, as long as the game doesn't crash, we're just indefinitely gonna keep coming into the. Okay. We've got one star in here we need to get, and that's it. Then we can bully the bullies and get the 8 reds. There's a few really easy, like most of the stars in this level are very easy. Oh, it's actually still there. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, it's still there. It's only a couple pixels wide, but it's still there, which is funny. This game does a thing where it shrinks stuff, and usually it's really mean. Because, really, increased gravity, that's a wonderful one. That's unfortunate. I mean, money? Okay, now we're gonna die. I lied, the game is gonna crash. Not even surprised. Like, everyone saw that coming. You know? It was worth a try. Any chance you get where it's like showering you with money, if you can grab that star before it, like if we weren't having to bounce off the lava every time, I promise you I could have got 100 coins in time. So you really just gotta get those 100 coins before the game crashes. And that situation wasn't ideal. But it's always worth a shot. Try to take advantage of beneficial codes when you can. I wonder why it's called quicksand when it isn't quick and it isn't sand.
Game over. Okie dokie.
And then tonight, I'm going to try again to record that song cover. The one that I was supposed to have uploaded over a week ago. I'm working on it, I promise. Learning how to sing is weird. I know what you're thinking. You're like, Bees, we're all friends here. It's supposed to be bad. That's why we did it. You know, we're just having a fun time. Your friend does a bad song cover, we all laugh. No, like when I say learn to sing, I mean I can't get my voice to make notes.
Mamma mia!
So far it sounds like, okay, so I recorded the song cover
Game over.
and it sounds like you walked in on me crying and I'm trying to play it off like nothing happened. So my voice is a little bit higher and like quivery, you know, like kind of cracking a little bit, like I'm trying to tell you, no, I'm fine making jokes. But I was obviously just crying.
Okie dokie.
I don't want that. So I'll figure it out. And then next on my list of things I owe you guys, Subnautica. Ugh. Shiny, the person he is, gifted me that on Steam, and I appreciate him for it, but also I'm mad about it. No, I mean, you know, promise is a promise. I'm trying to do the things I said I would do for you guys. Working on it. That's next after I do the song cover. Fun thing about that is when you're in the door animation, the door opening animation, you can't, it says D-pad down or die, you can't actually push D-pad down. It won't let you. So by the time I got out of the door animation and I could, it was too late. And I think that's funny. And also I need to pee because I've been drinking just so much water. I'll be right back. I appreciate you guys. That Bowser victory is still fresh in my mind, and I am hyped up about it, and I'm happy about it. Some of that hype is starting to wear off, though, a little bit. So let's see, gonna bargain with myself. How about goal for the rest of the stream, half hour. Gonna make it easy, 2 more stars, not including the free one, not including MIPS. 2 more stars. 6 stars today. 6 stars and Bowser's Key. That is, that's great. That is, all things considered, yeah. Let's do that. 2 more stars today.
Let's go.
Ouch.
Mamma mia!
Let's go.
Because then after we get the MIPS star, 17 more. That's it.
Mamma mia!
Let's go.
Oh my. You alright, Mario?
Game over. Okie dokie.
Because, we've only got 4 stars, which isn't great. We've had streams where I've gotten less than 4, though. Yeah. So, 4. Every little bit at a time. But besides those 4, we also got the basement key, which is just, has been a tremendous victory. But let's see if we can just tackle 2 more stars. Determined. Lethal Lava Land. I'm mad.
Let's go.
I love this level. It's an easy level. The game is making me feel bad. Really? Yeah, when it does that camera thing, you can't control Mario. You're locked out of Mario for the time. Ah, it sucks. Because he really went all out on making this as frustrating as possible. So, like, what's more frustrating than watching something that's very easy to avoid kill you just because you're locked out of the character? Like, you could absolutely just avoid it. But you can't. You can't control Mario. No, not the blue one. Get away from me. Unfortunate, but there probably wasn't a good ending to that scenario. I was thinking either we could have the 8 reds come to us or the other bully star come to us. There were a few options, but yeah, it's as dangerous as that level is. Not a lot of good options. Very easy to die.
Mamma mia!
Like, if you can control Mario, easy level. If you can't control Mario, difficult. Alright. Okay. So what we'll do... Next time I get that, if I haven't by then, the next time I get that, lava doesn't hurt you code, let's just go for the 8 reds. Why haven't we? Hey, cool. Nope, stopped, alright. Anytime that happens, I've been saying, the bullies aren't an option anymore, so I've been going into the volcano. Really, that's the perfect opportunity to go after the 8 reds, or even 100. Really just depends. I mean, well, no. I doubt it'll last long enough to go after 100.
Mamma mia!
And if you can't control how Mario moves, it doesn't matter if you're standing on the lava or not. If you can't control Mario, there's nothing you can do. Ouch. Ouch. There's a fun code where if you push Z, it hurts Mario.
Mamma
One of
mia!
my favorites. Right. Where's the door? Could you...
It's me,
You get that
Mario.
code where things come towards you outside the castle, and then the castle door is inaccessible. You just can't go in the castle at that point. It's funny. So yeah, not including MIPS. Okay. Which is one of the worst things. This whole, I can't stop moving. And it's better when it's paired with backwards.
Tired. I'm tired.
Really, Mario? Really? You're tired?
It's me, Mario. Hello.
I don't know how tired I am. I didn't even see Shiny's last message about getting the next Mario game ready. Now I feel bad about it. I'm the one who couldn't keep up the conversation. Those sleeping pills, I'll tell you, I just, you know, it's hard to focus on anything.
Mamma mia!
Hego.
I think the first time we were in this level and did that thing where the lava doesn't hurt us, I think that's when we went after the log one. Because we just walked right up to the star and grabbed it. Ouch. Mario, you're gonna have to work with me here. Honestly, if you guys knew how rapidly his inputs were changing, like, the game kept switching them like rapidly. That was impressive as hell. I'm impressed by what I just did. Third floor. Wait. We would still need the key though, right?
Hego.
Okay. Probably not great. But we're in the volcano, that's what counts. Whip. Okay.
Mamma mia!
Moonstone, good morning. Hope you're doing well. Oh, that was another star, wasn't it? Hold on. I'm locked out of my brain right now. I apologize. You know, sometimes you deal with things by playing video games. Sometimes you take sleeping pills, and sometimes you do both. And that's okay. It makes doing things more difficult. So, you know, apologize if I'm not all here right now. But the important thing is that you're staying hydrated. Boy, you said it, Mario.
Mamma mia!
Issue here is if it's doing that, I don't know the ropes up top are going to be climbable. Good news, we died, so it doesn't matter.
Mamma mia!
the smart play would be Hazy Maze Cave. So it's not just a visual thing, it's actually moving like that. You can tell because Mario just got smushed. Ouch. Alright, let's go for Hazy Maze Cave.
Game over. Okie dokie.
Oh. We're in the final Bowser level. Wait for this effect to wear off because any level I go into is going to be unplayable like this.
Mamma mia! Mamma mia!
Mario, you okay? Your toothpaste color. Mario, you feeling minty?
Mamma mia!
That's reasonable. Sometimes you're minty. Bees, you can't just ask someone why they're minty.
Game over.
Wow, that was quick.
Okie dokie.
Alright. Very, you know. Ouch. Okay. Nothing else, it doesn't seem like we're taking damage. Alright. Progress.
Hego.
Ouch. Okay. For whatever reason, I don't like.
Mamma mia!
Every time it does something, you have to figure out exactly what it's doing. And if you can't, it's really hard to correct for something. If it's affecting your movement, it's so hard to correct for that if you don't know how it's being affected. You know what I mean? So like, if Mario keeps turning left, you hold right. If Mario can't long jump all of a sudden, why? Okay. Fine. We're fine. Oh, God. Okay. Ouch. Okay, so he has health. He had a health bar. You just couldn't see it. Sometimes you can't see the health. Sometimes you just can't get hurt. Guys, would you stop? Mmm.
Mamma mia!
Hegel. I'm tired.
Really, Mario? You're tired? Okay. So here's the thing again. Is it gonna let us climb all the way there? Because if not, like, how long it takes to do this star may be very not obtainable. Yeah, that's rough.
Game over. Okie dokie.
I really would like to get an even 51 before we leave, though. Still tripping. I'm going back to leave the lava land. I know it's probably not a good idea. Doing it anyway. I'm just so much more familiar with Lethal Lava Land. Instances like that, though, I guess it doesn't really matter.
Hegel. Hegel. Hegel.
Hey, we can move. Okay, so... Okay. Are you looking alright? You're looking a little extra spicy. Bees, you can't just ask someone why they're feeling spicy. Oh. Okay, this is very not doable. Alright. Can't knock them off the edge if I don't know where the edge is. So let's just die.
Mamma mia!
Hegel.
How many times do you plan on killing me? Alright. I was already dead.
Mamma mia!
Hegel. Game over. Okie dokie.
Alright. Alright, alright. Man, I was really hoping for just one more star. Frustrating bit is there are just so many easy ones. Normally easy ones. Because getting all 7 in Lethal Lava Land is just... It really is funny how easy of a level that is compared to the other ones. Like, I'm not trying to sound like I'm really good, because I'm not. But honestly, compared to like... I would say Cool Cool Mountain is more difficult than Lethal Lava Land. I'm not gonna say I'm great at all of these levels, but that one's fine. Like, avoid jumping into the lava, that's the only threat. It's in the name.
Mamma mia!
Because I'm bad at this. If you saw me when I was doing my 120 stars, it took a long time, and I died, like, got so much. So I'm not great at it, I just think the levels, if you ranked them by difficulty, it would be a very different order than how you would normally encounter them. I'm trying to think. It'd be fun to list them in order of how difficult they are to complete. I think that'd be fun. You do. I'm looking forward to it because there's a lot of them. And if the Hudson Soft B doesn't make the list, wow, I don't even need to threaten you. I already know it's going to make the list. Ouch.
Mamma mia!
I am a fan of lists.
Heggo.
Just zooms in on the eyeball. Okay, well. What Mario game are you doing next? Because you said you were getting ready for a Mario. Right. You never know when it's going to wear off, so maybe that wasn't the smartest thing. I was considering going after 100 coins, considering lava wasn't hurting me for a bit. But you never know how long it's going to last, and it's never long enough to matter. Ooh, there is a second one, isn't there? Huh. That's not something I don't think I ever consciously thought about that. I'm doing uploading that cover still, but next on my list of things that I owe the community that I haven't done yet, Subnautica, so I intend to let you know when that's going to happen. Just do it. So that's going to be just the worst thing in the world.
Mamma mia!
You know, maybe it's not going to be that bad. Probably not. I can't imagine it would be. Because some things trigger it and some things don't. It doesn't always make sense. You wouldn't think. For all I know, that game just isn't going to affect me in any way. It could happen. I've bumped into some pictures and videos that, by all rights, I thought would have made it terrible. Didn't do anything. And vice versa, some things that scared me that I'm genuinely surprised they did. So the problem here is if I do a jump off of the pole, with him just teleporting up like that, I wouldn't be able to get from one pole to another. Alright, Mario. You know, I mean, that's just a theory. Let's see if it might just work. Well, can we be fair for a second? The timing on that, my God. I couldn't be that intentionally funny if I wanted to, and it just happened. I mean, yeah. Okay. Right, I know I wanted to do at least 3 hours of it. The thing is, even I'm not positive what's gonna trigger the phobia or not until I'm looking at something. So it might not. I don't know. It might not, it might be undoable, I've got no idea. Like I was saying, I've had... am I just locked out of Mario now? Alright, I'm just locked. Oh, no, there we go. I've had things that by all rights I feel should have made it awful for me, but did not. And then sometimes I'll look at a picture that, if you would have described the picture to me, I would have told you it would have been fine, but for whatever reason. Yeah. Irrational fears, I tell you, they're wacky. I guess that's why they're irrational. If you could explain them, yeah, they'd be rational fears. No! We got so close. He's doing that spitting thing though. Even if we could get up there, it was unlikely we were going to get to the star. Because I need to do a moderately precise long jump once we get up there. If the level's going to cooperate, I would like to go after that other bully instead. Spiders are another weird one for me. Because it's like, what part of the spider scares you, you know what I mean? Like, if you looked at just a severed spider leg, just the eyeball, right? It's like, degrees of fear, what does it? Because it's everything together. I think we can both agree that spiders in their entirety are terrible, all of them. But which parts are scarier than others? So when you've come across spiders in games that don't look authentic, they always get one part of the spider right, at least. That's how you know it's a spider. So which parts are spider-like and which parts aren't? How spider-like are they? How different, like how it's not just it looks real or it doesn't look real. There's shades of gray. So which spider parts are being
I'm tired.
showcased here, and how accurate are they? And that's just something you can't, like, with that you have no idea how creeped out you're going to be until you actually see it. I just like to err on the side of caution because I'm just not a fan. Hey, Mips.
Hegel.
Same with my fear of the ocean. It's even harder to quantify because a spider, it's like, yeah, there's legs and there's eyes and the way it moves, and you know, you can make a list of all the things you don't like about spiders. Fear of the ocean, it's a lot more nebulous. It's like I couldn't make a list of reasons why I don't like the ocean. It's just there. I don't like it. It's bad. Make a list. Number 1, ocean.
Hegel.
So at least with the spiders, it's easier to explain. You can like look on how accurate it is and things like that. This is just like, I've got no idea.
Mamma mia!
Megalophobia. I'm not sure what this has to do with Undertale, but I agree.
Mamma mia!
I'm sorry, that's not funny. I am very not funny. You guys just seem to think I am, so I apologize.
I'm tired.
Here's my sneaky maneuver. Oh wait, no, the doors are all moved. Never mind. Just say you can do that to clip yourself down here, run away from the doors, and go to the basement. But I forgot the basement doors are now moving towards me also, so I cannot do that. Ouch. Boy, you said it, Mario. Alright, Bowser, we're coming for you. So we're gonna see. Either way, I did make a promise. So, I've only got myself to be mad at. And if it's not scary, that's almost disappointing. 'Cause that's the whole reason why we're doing this. If it's easy, then like, you know.
Hegel.
This camera though. Mario, you're gonna have to work with me here. This camera, there we go. Cool. It stays locked right behind Mario, but also directly up against the ground. So you can't actually see what's in front of him. Oh, it's doing the thing where I can't long jump. That's another really fun one. When you try to long jump, he just ground pounds in place. It's fun. Oh, you guys made it. What's gonna happen first? The game's gonna crash or maybe 100 bucks. what? Third option.
Game over. Okie dokie.
Alright, it is 3 hours, and I was going to get something to eat, and I've been trying to be mindful about how long I do these things for. But, I mean, I was hoping for an even 51, but 50 stars isn't bad. We got 50 out of 70. We beat Bowser today. Besides getting 5 stars, which is absolutely is fantastic, like every little bit at a time. We unlocked the basement today. We beat Bowser, and that was the main thing. Shiny, I appreciate you. I hope your Mario business goes well. Hope the rest of your night goes well. Same for all of you guys. Make sure you're doing alright. But I care about you, and I want to make sure you're doing alright. So hopefully you have a great rest of your night.